Hello, Leo. This is a timeless justice reading for you. This reading is a timeless reading, and whatever brings you here, even if you're outside of the Leo spectrum, there may be something within this reading here for you, something for you to bear in mind. However, keep in mind that this reading may hit more if you're a Leo in your sun, rising, and or Jupiter position. You will feel those energies in regards to discerning that on your own. Jesus. Okay, thank you. And just a few things while we get ready for your reading, that I am Master 7, aka 7th, that reads these energies for you. Should you want to know who she is, what she's all about, and what I have to offer, there is a link in the description box for you. Bear in mind a few things as far as clarity is concerned, that I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights of any kind. There is a sister channel that I also am a creator of. The link is found in the description box as well. And both of my channels have timeless content for your viewing pleasures. Please remember that this is not a one-to-one reading. This is a general collective insight, however, so use your discernment to take all of that which belongs to you as you leave the reading behind. Anything not yours will remain in the past. All right, this is a timeless justice for Leo reading. I'm beginning with full energy. Wheel of Fortune. I'm feeling it's a slippery slope, and however it triggers to hear that. Some of you are struggling, possibly saying goodbye to an elderly pet. All right, so we can't understand what we feel. Or we can't bring rhyme and reason to our thoughts. Or we can't bring ourselves to an environment that will ease our spiritual quests. It's a slippery slope. And the ether with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune is doing this for a reason. She's wanting to put you in a very capsule-like feeling, as if you were back in the womb of your creator. And I'm so fucking serious about this analogy here. However you were created, whether that was through artificial insemination or cloning or organic experience, whatever. However you, the listener, is listening and came here by choice to listen, is proof that you are independent. And that independency makes you your own creator. That, yes, required creation to become created. These are 1, 2, 3 steps into a knowing unknown to you. However, an exploration or an explorative tuning of a certain time and place of moment, wherever that may be, on a global linear perspective, however you're participatory of this existence, is ultimately all the control that you get to mark off like an X. That is your full control. how well you see that control, how much you can make sense as to how exactly you got created is becoming more and more grand and plethora of information, of resources to satiate the mind of question. Whether that be science, religion, I mean, you name it. There are things that people believe in, and if it's down to becoming a cult because they think that a pencil has shaped their world, then there you go. They believe the pencil was the creator of all. All available, all available. They do not keel over and disintegrate or evaporate as if like their thought all of a sudden would diminish them. No, they continue to live and breathe. You might cross a lot of these individuals unbeknownst to you on the street, as you're driving in your car, as you're driving to work, as you're walking in the supermarket. All shit you can't control, but some of the choices that you make along the way of aspects to control, because maybe you need shit at the supermarket. We have 3 swords here of truth. The sword right here. And here. And these swords of truth is like the minor arcana 3 swords, which is brutal fucking truth, right? So for those of us that are familiar with that symbolism, we understand that's the heartache card. As much as the 3 of cups is like, third party, who's breaking the connection? You've broken that connection a long time ago. The moment you were cut from the umbilical cord, that connection was cut a long time ago to be concerned with anything other than you. Look at that. It's fucking fascinating. Some of you are still ritualizing the moon and the moon phases. It is outdated, it's old, it's not... It's I want to say it's not good, but it ain't good, okay? It's not... Maybe you'll see me every once in a while. I have an old video, or you'll come across an old video of mine where I'm like, welcome to your full moon reading, and welcome to your new moon reading. It's all marketing, you know? It's all marketing. To get you teetering into a certain way, you know, your emotions are loud enough, people can manipulate that shit, okay? It doesn't require seeing a tear to be like, oh, are you crying? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Are you seeing a teardrop go down my face? And maybe that would mean my tear ducts have accumulated some saline solution and decided that's enough, and drop goes down. That's a logical explanation, right? Now, if I say it every time I get hurt, somebody is going to be like, oh my God, he's a sociopath. He doesn't know how to connect with your emotions. Nah, bitch. I've connected with my emotions so much that I know what a feeling of a tear comes out. And then I don't need to be blasted with the fact that, oh, are you crying? Are you sad? Hold up. I could be watching something very beautiful across the street and it brings a tear in my eye. That doesn't mean I'm sad because of that beautiful thing across the street. Or it could be sad because, yeah, somebody I love got killed or died. There are more provocative questions that could lead to answers being the ticket to establish beautiful connections with each other. But where have we gone lately to be able to even get to that? And then we want to blame everyone else besides ourselves. It does not mean other people are not accountable for the choices and actions that you do. It's threading that together well and understanding never losing dignity, never losing your integrity, never losing the idea of defining the who, what, when, where, whys, and hows through your own paradigm of discovery of the senses that make you a human individual. Yes, emotions will be triggered, the most aspect of that. In my other reading, where I believe it's maybe the AK-47s of heartbreak reading collective energy. I'm not too certain 100% at this time. However, we're discussing that the emotions is a big capsule that affects the human body, but we are ignorant to most often remember that it's in here. Something is above it and something is below it. It's not the strongest on its own. It has its force from outside forces that make it strong. So it's almost to suggest, well, without this up here and without the gut instinct down there, would it even exist? Anyway. Remember, y'all, it might be hard to transactionalize why these energies are as direct as they may be, or maybe I'm talking my ass and they're maybe not direct enough for y'all, who knows. But the energies of justice are going to be teetering and making it known the last call that was placed a long time ago. And so your crown chakra, the color pink, is going to be like fucked with. Alright, like fucked with. And most of you are going to be like, oh no, I'm scared. If you're scared, then you're getting the wrong fucking message. Drop this reading now and come back to it. You're not understanding something. That's right. See you later. Come back to it later. Alright. See, however you're going to be making manifest of this message is completely up to you. But this energy is not coming at you, it's coming away from you, more or less moving away from you, from the way that it's shaping down. It's the landing post is not near you, okay? So it's asking you also to see what you can, the narrative you can control in situations where you feel like your emotions are so beyond your control, you don't know what the fuck to do, what the fuck kind of answers are going on, where to get your answers and all that. Breathe. You are in the belly of mother, and the only way you can help her breathe is by breathing through yourself too. Ooh, that's a good message. You're in the belly of your mother. You are in the belly of your mother. You have forgotten the face of your mother. That's another title of a fucking reading. That's for damn sure. Sorry, she's spicy, y'all. And with all due right, it's the high priestess over here. Y'all, we all are not seeing something, right? Have a lot of fucking questions, not listening, making time to seeing really the clear answers that are right at our feet, right in our hands, and right at our bequests to look at it and anticipate the delivery of it or the direction if we need to understand where to go. She obliterates the path in front of you, and you're ignorant to seeing it. And we can blame everything external, and we'll all listen. Until you'll realize you're the only one that's capable of stepping into the action. Because it requires a reaction from you in order to change the fucking narrative. Alright, yeah. It requires you to step in the action. I told you you are in the belly of mother, and who comes up? The Empress. Ace of Cups. The emotions of mother. She's the creator. She's the creator of the cup. She's the creator of your perspective of the cup. If the content is half full or half empty, this reading is very much bleeding through with justice for Aries reading, so go ahead and check that out. Maybe that's where you need to exit and go check that out. All right, there's a consequential timeline to this shit. Some of you are still like esoterical dabblers of witches, and it's all beautiful and all great, but there's something that you're still obsessing over that is just not working for you anymore. There's a computer charger. I hate that shit is so heavy. It never stays in the outlet. Like, fucking. I have the idea what it means to be German running through my DNA, and let me tell you, it triggers the way I think things are designed. Silly. Okay, let me just make it. Okay, whatever. Anyway, But going back to this obsession, all right? The houses, the astrological placements, the sun, moon risings, the blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, get it out of your system for a few years. But if you spend more than fucking 5 years on this shit, you are in a loophole, my friend. You are no longer a master of that. You're in a toxic cycle because that shit is outdated. Is outdated. Reiki is a free energy out there right now. You can be, listen. At this point, you can be in the depthness of the fucking seas and the highest altitudes of mountains, and you can sit with her energies, and you will feel that shit, and you will come out of that water or down from the mountain as a fresh new fucking individual with no explanation besides taking your ass there, being in that environment as that narrative, and then boom shakalaka, everyone's like, I don't know if I could believe you. Well, good fuck on you. Because it's not about your story. It's my story. Because I'm in the belly of the womb of my mother. And I hear her music. And I feel her song. And I will dance that shit out for her. Through me. Because I feel that. And if I feel red, I feel red, and I will dance till I feel done dancing. And if I feel orange, and I feel orange, and yellow, and green, blah, blah, blah. There's Anyway, point is what the fucking point is. Exactly. The point is whatever point it is for you, all right? The listener, the receiver of this, of this. You're so fucking close. You're so close. And if you think it's shadow work, oh, my friend, welcome to artificial light. Alright, fakeness right in front of your fucking face. Fake crystals, fake this, envy this, fake love, false devotion, false truths, misleading honesties. Fake food, processed foods, chemical foods, fake water, fake people, digitized people. That's not shadow, boo-boo. They don't come from creation. They don't come from Mother Womb, so that ain't shadow. They have nothing to offer for themselves, making themselves better. They need you to make themselves better, so... Where are you? All right, we have the Lover's energy, making sense of feminine and masculine energy, and then getting a sense of identity for yourself, because that is the energy available. Left, right, pros, cons, light, dark, okay? Opposites. Opposites bring uniformity, okay? And however these uniformity gets magnetized or refracted like a kaleidoscope of different expressions is yours to decide of your own choosing. But once you become so obsessed that there is something external of you that's going to change the internal of you, at that point, I will say check out the description box below and see if that intuition is going to finally lead you to make a connection with me, because there's something that you're just not understanding. You are absolutely fucking perfect. We're not saying some of those choices, of those resources, of other professions and their trades or services can't help refine you. That's awesome. But that's like a fucking, like an add-on, a bonus, a little thing you can add or purchase on the side, because what you got going for yourself is good, and you just need a little zhuzh, a little bit of fun to kind of zhuzh you up and make you feel a bit more rejuvenated. That's what it means to share the love of each other for each other through the services that we can provide for each other. What service do you provide? What service can you provide? And can you see clearly to providing that service without integrating your deepest sorrows in the energy and being a reciprocal energy that someone can feel. Like, don't be that fucking fake ass goddamn healer that talks about, like, I'm healing you and charging people, and you know damn well you're pulling people out your ass. If some of y'all are wondering why Ether lets that happen, it's because it's far more entertaining seeing the ripple effect of other people reacting from that one person and never finding out that this reaction of a ripple effect is a fucking flaw. That's more fucking a thrill to etherize. Talk about entertaining, y'all. If y'all have something wrong to say about that or to feel about that or have a conversation, remember the last time you were at some sort of gathering, and it's again where it bleeds from the social message, yes, that came through of the Justice for Aries reading, where some of y'all are getting your entertainment and are making very interesting choices up to, within, and out of that moment, and call it a fun fucking time. So let's all remember that a little bit more with a full-on blown honest disclosure next time we make judgment onto another or upon ourselves about what ether should or shouldn't do. All right, 2121. With that being said, I am leaving the messages exactly where they are. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.